All right, back here at the Cuneta Astrodome for the action between San Miguel Beer and Alaska Milk. And those are the two coaches who will be pitting their wares against each other. Good afternoon, I'm Ed Pixon. I'm late. I'd like to thank Ronnie Nathaniels for minding the store with Kinito Henson here. Oh, great.
Wala.
The toss on the top, and first possession goes to Alaska Milk. Johnny Abarrientos has it for Alaska. He's in together with Georgia Lastimosa and Poch Wino, Bong Hawkins, and of course the import Marquise Bragg. The decimated lineup of San Miguel Beer was pretty evident as the starting unit was being announced. Hardly anybody was left on the bench after the first five was on the hard court.
Well, San Miguel has 10 men suited up for this game. Bibo Rabanes is back from the inactive list. Now, Dong Polistico is starting in this game, and his job is to play defense on Marquise Bragg. Now, Dong Polistico has shown, particularly in the first conference finals, that he can play tough defense, and so they'll rely on him to keep somehow Marquise Bragg in check.
Of course, together with Dong Polistico, you have the import Billy Martin, who just put up an air ball together with Ato Agustin, Alan Kaidik, and Alvin Teng.
A very potent lineup that Coach Norman Black has on the floor. We're talking of perimeter artillery of San Miguel Beer. Well, he's got Agustin and Kaidik playing together.
Hawkins tries it from the outside. However, a foul is spotted downstairs. Down low, actually, as Dong Polistico was going after Marquise Bragg. We've got a scoreless tie with over a minute gone by here in the first quarter.
It's also interesting that Coach Norman Black, Ed, is not starting Hector Calma. He's going with Ato Agustin playing the point. Calma will be coming off the bench. Calma has had his ups and downs here this season.
Yes.
And I think what Norman Black wants to do is to conserve his energy. Perhaps coming off the bench, he will be able to spell Agustin, and he'll be much fresher to go up against a youngster like Johnny Abarrientos.
Bragg misses it, and Alvin Teng snaps the rebound out of midair. Still a scoreless tie with a minute and a half gone by. Ball goes through the hands of Billy Martin. Johnny Abarrientos leading the offensive for Alaska Milk. Here's Georgia Lastimosa against Alan Kaidik. Low post play here for Marquise Bragg. There's the double team. Two big guys looming over Marquise Bragg, Dong Polistico, and Billy Martin.
And there's Hector Calma. We were just talking about him. Yes, Dong Polistico playing tough defense. He held his ground, shut the baseline, and no room to operate for Marquise Bragg. And of course, Billy Martin, I think his assignment is to play the double on Marquise Bragg. Makes it that much more difficult for Bragg to curl away from Polistico because Martin will be on his weak side.
More than 2 minutes have gone by, and neither team has scored until now.
A drive-in play by Giorgio Lastimosa. He went up against 3 Beermen that time, but he had the step and the jump on Bill Martin.
9 minutes and 33 seconds to go, first quarter. Martin gets a good look at the basket, however was intimidated by the presence of Poch Wino. Abarrientos
now Martin,
to Lastimosa. Yes.
Ed, I was just going to say that Martin is not your typical post-up player. He likes to shoot the baskets outside, and I think Coach Norman Black is simply trying to exploit that strength in Billy Martin's game. If you notice, the last 2 times they've set picks for Bill Martin to take the shots from outside. Of course, both of them didn't connect.
That's true. I don't know if they need another shooter from the outside with Alan Kaidik in there and Ato Agustin.
That's right. You know, I wanted to make that point because with Agustin and Kaidik there to provide the perimeter artillery, they need Bill Martin inside rather than outside. They're setting him up outside. As a result, once he misses the shot, it's really just Dong Polistico out there for the possible offensive board, and he's getting boxed out by Marquise Bragg.
Well, certainly Marquise Bragg is more versatile on his feet than Dong Polistico is. But at that time, Marquise Bragg picks up the second personal foul of Dong Polistico.
Bragg averaging close to 40 points.
Second free throw for Marquise Bragg. And Alaska has a 3-0 lead with 9:04 to go in this first quarter.
Bragg shooting only 66% from the line, that time going 1 out of 2.
Jolas gets it over to Marquise Bragg. Now Johnny Abarrientos.
You know, we were just talking about Bragg boxing at Don Polistico. That was a perfect example. Polistico could just not get the possible offensive boards.
Talking about offensive boards, Marquise Bragg gets one off the miss by Johnny Abarrientos, and it is 5-0.
Well, you might say that was an assist from Abarrientos. He didn't have a ghost of a chance to make that reverse because of Don Polistico. But what he wanted to do was to draw Polistico outside or away from Marquise Bragg. He looped the shot. Marquise Bragg had an easy 2 points. Smart play by Abarrientos.
Yes. And he would have looked good too if the shot had gone in.
Yes.
Here's Jojo Lastimosa getting away from the defense of Alan Kaidik, and Norman Black is worried. That was the first field goal by San Miguel Beer in 6 tries.
A nice setup job there by Bill Martin for Alan Kaidik.
Certainly that timeout by Coach Norman Black did them good, as those are the first 2 points of the San Miguel Beer squad. Johnny Abarrientos getting away.
A classic pick and roll situation there. Screen roll play using the pick set by Marquise Bragg. All the way home for Johnny.
Well, it took San Miguel Beer 4 minutes before they could score their first 2 points. Bragg getting the rebound. Abarrientos sees Hawkins downstairs, and Hawkins with a nice fake. They've got a 9-point lead at 11-2.
San Miguel Beer reduced to trying to connect from outside. Now, of course, we did say in the pregame that the perimeter artillery of San Miguel Beer must be in peak form.
Oh. Big block by Huinio.
Yes. Martin will try again. He moves closer this time. Now that's the way he should operate.
Yeah.
Rather than try to shoot from outside, he's got the moves, he's got the agility, plus the height to be able to move inside.
So the Alaska lead is cut down to 7 points at 11-4. Here's Hawkins operating against Martin. Oh, nice move by Bong Hawkins, but he misses the shot. Dong Polistico gets the rebound off to Ato Agustin. Another outside shot going awry for Billy Martin. However,
Abarrientos called for the personal.
First personal on Johnny. And we have Hector Cama coming off the bench. He will replace Dong Polistico, so everybody moves up. Ato Agustin to the off guard, and Alan Kaidik possibly.
That's right. Now this is a small lineup that Coach Norman Black has on the floor, but certainly much speedier. And I guess Coach Norman Black must have realized that Alaska was running every time out. So he needs to be able to at least keep pace with Alaska, particularly in going transition back-to-back.
First illegal defense spotted in the ball game against Alaska Milks. And just a warning, a fresh 25-second shot clock for San Miguel Beer. And Alan Kaidik has an easy route to the basket there. His 4th point of the ball game.
Now very early in this game, it's import versus import.
Nice fake by Lastimosa, getting Alvin Teng up in the air and getting closer for the higher percentage shot.
A lot of people in ball movement as far as Alaska is concerned. A lot of people involved in the offense. 3 locals already have broken into the scoring column, outside, of course, of Marquise Bragg.
Alan Kaidik could not get it to fall. Johnny Abarrientos scoots into the front court. He's inside the paint. Last minute dish off was not anticipated by Jolas, but Abarrientos picks up the loose ball and also a foul from Alvin Teng.
Well, you call that dexterity. He timed his jump so well. Now, of course, he has a big height disadvantage on Alvin Teng, but Alvin Teng was on the way down and Johnny Abarrientos was on the way up, and that's why Johnny got that basketball. But Hector Calma perpetrating the steal. Nice dish off.
What a pass by Alan Caidic to Ato Agustin. Look away pass by Alan. Agustin connecting and picking up a foul from Bong Hawkins. Watch it again. There's that look away pass.
Yes, a classic fast break. Execution by San Miguel Beermen with Hector Calma bringing down the ball in the middle. Then the dish off to Alan Caidic and another dish off for the finish to Ato Agustin.
3-point play by Ato Agustin gets them closer to within 4 points of Alaska Milk. The score is now 13-9. 5 minutes to go in this first quarter. Georgia Lastimosa. Hawkins. That's a three. Yes. A triple V by Bong Hawkins.
Well, Alan Caidic was just about to sag off on Bong Hawkins because they were expecting the inside pass to Marquise Bragg, and he was going to double team. And that left Bong Hawkins open for the three-point shot.
Pass is wild from Marquise Bragg. 16-9 is the count, a 7-point lead by Alaska Milk. The ones had a 9-point margin in this first quarter at 11-2, but San Miguel Beer has since come back.
That's a nice camera angle that we're watching. The back of Norman Black, court level. Nice camera angle.
Yes. Martin, it's a bit slow in getting inside the paint, and that was just knocked away from his hands.
Yes, and Bill Martin experiencing some woes now. He's averaging 6 turnovers a game. That's much too high for an import.
3 minutes and 57 seconds to go in the first.
And there you have the double team on Marquise Bragg. He's forced to give it up. I think there will be must be an illegal pick or some kind of contact. We're trying to get the call now from the referees. There is no announcement. There was
a traveling violation.
Traveling violation. Check that. No wonder there was no announcement.
Here's Alan Caidic coming to the ball.
Oh, he had to loop it high. Caidic, very offense conscious. He knows he's got to be able to step up his point production.
It doesn't seem like they're going to get it from anywhere else at this point.
Yes. Well, Agustin is also playing in the basketball game now. Alvin Teng is now taking on Marquise Bragg in defense. There's a double team on Bragg.
4 seconds on the shot clock.
Yes, and he forced the issue that time. Still got the ball to fall in.
Coach Norman Black asking for an offensive foul. Well, he didn't get it. 18-11, 7-point lead for Alaska Milk.
Hawkins on Calma, that's a mismatch.
Well, Abarrientos and Agustin. And another bad pass results in a turnover. Another turnover.
Yes, too much traffic that time. Again, the interior defense of Alaska holding firm.
Georgia Lastimosa got the bounce.
That time they worked a one-on-one play for Georgia Lastimosa on the isolation.
Back to the biggest lead of 9 points for Alaska Milk. Big curl by Ato Agustin, but he was off balanced in that shot.
San Miguel taking very poor shots from the field. They're not getting good shot selection. They're not getting opportunities to look at the basket.
Quino too deep under the basket and with Alvin Teng in front of him. Here's Billy Martin. Alan Caidic being shadowed by Bong Hawkins. Alvin Teng coming in from the outside. The ball is tapped by Johnny Abarrientos. Clean swipe by Johnny, and he pulls up in front of Hector Calma. Back to Johnny. Rebound scramble.
Shooting percentage has gone down here.
Yeah,
with
on both ends of the court.
Yes, 139 left here in this period. And Hector Calma doesn't get the ball to fall in as well.
Still a 9-point lead for Alaska, though, and Hawkins gets past Alan Caidic. No problem there. 11-point lead for Alaska. A minute and 19 to go in the first quarter.
Team foul situation, San Miguel with 4, Alaska with 2. Neither team is going to go into penalty situation here with 1:10 left.
You know, Alaska has not called their timeout as yet.
That's right.
Just a minute remaining. They've not had an opportunity to call a timeout. Here's Johnny Abarrientos.
A poor shooting clip here by San Miguel Beer.
Oh, definitely. Bragg is low posting against Martin. He gets the pass with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Johnny Abarrientos. 2 seconds, and there's a steal by Alan Kaidik. Here's Hector Kama.
And no one to pass to.
Well, Billy Martin just came in time for that dish off by Kama with 27 seconds left in the first. We have a timeout. Only 27.8 seconds remaining in the first quarter. And San Miguel Beer with a 9-point, rather Alaska Milk with a 9-point lead at 22-13.
Now, we were talking about the poor shooting clip of San Miguel Beer that we observed in the first period. Well, the figures confirm it. 6 out of 18 from the floor for San Miguel Beer. That's 33% shooting.
That's horrendous.
That's against 10 out of 19 for Alaska.
Well, that scrambling defense of Alaska Milk certainly has made things very difficult for San Miguel Beer. Even Alan Kaidik has been having a hard time using the picks and getting open.
A lot of the shots coming from the outside, that's right. So the interior defense of Alaska really holding firm and hanging tough.
Well, last time no defense on Don Palayo, who just came in, but he missed the shot. And that's the first quarter, 22-13 in favor of Alaska.